So I wanted to go over this one more trade that I did today. And so this is a recording, quick time recording right here of the trade. And what was happening is it was about to break the 200 EMA, and the whole turned green over here. It got out of the gray consolidation zone. So if you're not familiar with the strategy, I explained the whole thing. I did a video, pull it up, right here called Credible Consistent Profits, Simple Stress-Free Scalping Strategy. I just posted this video and this explains everything in detail, so I'll link that in the description. But back to the trade here. So basically, I never trade anything below the 200 EMA over here. And my entry point is usually when the whole turns green after the first green 5-minute candle closes and it's not in the gray consolidation zone, which is this indicator here. This is the whole suite indicator. And sometimes I'll enter on the break of a 200-day EMA. So that's what happened here. And I only do that when it's within like a couple candles after the whole turned green. So this was kind of soon enough. So I waited for this candle to close. And I entered actually before this candle closed right here. Let's see what happens. I set my stop loss a little bit below the EMA, and I usually sell everything when the whole turns red, but also I sell below the EMA. And when the EMA is flat like this, I'm super careful. I usually don't trade when it's flat. It's got to be slanted, but sometimes I'm just want something to do. I feel like getting in a trade, so I just enter, but for an extra safety measure, I sell early. So I usually sell half when I'm up 1% up here, and then I set my stop loss to where I bought it at. But in this case, I was kind of nervous, so I sold halfway up to 1% at around 0.5. And I'll fast forward. Let's see. So it did start going up. And that's why I sold this blue line right here, and I set my stop loss to where I bought it at. And then I had half a position still in, and it wound up kind of consolidating for a long time until eventually it hit below and then dropped pretty sharply. So my stop loss hit where I bought it at, so it was like a small profit trade. So sometimes when this happens, it's like kind of frustrating because it's like, okay, I should have just locked in my profit on the full amount, but I try really not to think like that. Keep the vibe going, keep the positive vibe going, because this could have been a loss. The stop loss would have hit right there, so always got to stay positive. So this strategy works really well when the EMA is not straight like this. So this whole day today was straight. Earlier in the day I got in on this trade here at the open of the market. That was a profitable trade, but again, I try to sell early when it's like that, because the problem with this strategy is like the false signals. And so it works really well when you have like a clear winner of the day. Like over here, for example, it's more of a slant. And the more of a slant it is, the better chances you have as well. So it's like when the whole is trading horizontally like this, I definitely don't touch it. And the strategy is for the 5-minute, definitely not the 1 minute, because as you can see, there's lots of false signals. It turns red to green quite a bit, and you always kind of lose money when that happens. And so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.